Welcome back to Basketball Convos, where we have conversations about the latest NBA news. Today is day 13 of our 30-day NBA offseason recap series, and we're diving into the Atlanta Hawks. A team that's been in the mix but hasn't quite found the formula for sustained success. Let's get into what went down this offseason and what it means for the Hawks as they look to climb back up the ranks in the Eastern Conference. The Atlanta Hawks wrapped up the 23-24 season with a 36-46 record, finishing as the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference. It was a year filled with uncertainties, ultimately ending in disappointment as they were bounced out of the play-in tournament by the Chicago Bulls. The experiment of pairing Trae Young with DeJounte Murray didn't deliver the results the Hawks were hoping for, leaving the team in a bit of a transitional phase. And both guys actually played and led the team better when the other was absent. Despite the setbacks, the Hawks have a core that's capable of making noise, and this offseason was all about retooling and figuring out the next steps. The Hawks made some significant moves this offseason, signaling a shift in strategy. The most notable change was parting ways with DeJounte Murray, who was traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. The Hawks got Larry Nance Jr., Dyson Daniels, and 2 future first-round picks in return. Dyson Daniels, who has been excellent in the defensive categories, would be a great sidekick next to Trae Young. Young obviously is not known as a great defender, and Daniels would help fill that void. Nance Jr. does also bring veteran leadership and frontcourt help to the team. This move effectively ended the Young Murray experiment, which hadn't lived up to expectations. It is apparent that their games do not allow them to coexist on the floor. The question now is whether Trae Young could be the next to move, as the Hawks explore different avenues for success. Atlanta was lucky enough to land the first overall pick and drafted Zachary Risacher. Although this year's draft had been deemed as a weak draft class, Risacher is still a highly touted prospect, a lengthy wing with a smooth shooting stroke and the potential to become a two-way force in the league. Some had discussed selecting Risacher over Alex Sarr might be a wrong move, but looking at Risacher's summer league performance, his length, ball handling skills, and the confidence in taking shots all justified the Hawks could have taken the right bet. His development will be very crucial for the Hawks moving forward. In addition to Risacher, the Hawks brought in several other functional players, each with specific skill sets to help improve team play. The Hawks acquired David Roddy via trade from Phoenix. Cody Zeller was included in the Murray's deal as a sign-and-trade package from New Orleans, at 3 years $11 million. Both players add depth and versatility to the frontcourt. The Hawks also re-signed Vic Krejci on a 4-year, $10 million deal ensures that the Hawks maintain some continuity with a low cost, as Krejci is a young player who can shoot, has some playmaking skills, and an average defender. Dominic Barlow agreed to a 2-way deal with the Hawks and could potentially bring some extra length to the roster. The Hawks did see some departures that will impact their depth. DeJounte Murray's departure would take away a go-to guy that thrives in isolations. Saddiq Bey signed with the Washington Wizards coming off a torn ACL. Bruno Fernando was waived and joined the Toronto Raptors. A.J. Griffin Jr. was traded to the Houston Rockets, while veterans like Wesley Matthews and Trent Forrest won't return, marking several changes in the roster. As we look at the upcoming season's depth chart, the Hawks have a mix of established talent and intriguing young players. Trae Young remains the centerpiece at point guard, and while his future with the team may be uncertain, he'll still be the driving force for now. After a strong Olympics run, Bogdan Bogdanović will start alongside him in the backcourt, providing shooting and playmaking. AndreHunter, a solid defender with offensive upside, will take the starting small forward spot. Jalen Johnson, a young forward with potential, will start at power forward, and Clint Capella will anchor the team at center, bringing his usual rim protection and rebounding prowess. Off the bench, the Hawks have some interesting pieces. Rookie Zachary Risacher will see significant minutes as a versatile wing, and his development will be key to the Hawks' future. The Hawks' wing position is quite stacked, and Risacher might not see immediate minutes when the season starts. Dyson Daniels, acquired in the trade with New Orleans, will also play a crucial role as a backup guard, bringing defense and playmaking. He might also be swapped to the starting group, which allows Bogdanović to play as a sixth man. Larry Nance Jr. provides veteran experience and can contribute in multiple positions, while Onyeka Okongwu continues to be a solid option in the frontcourt rotation. The bench is rounded out by players like Vic Krejci, Garrison Matthews, Kobe Buffkin, David Roddy, and Cody Zeller, each bringing their own unique skills to the table. So, what can we expect from the Atlanta Hawks in the 24-25 season? The biggest question is what direction the team is headed in. Are they tanking for a higher draft pick, or are they aiming for a playoff spot? Right now, they seem to be caught in between. With that, I would estimate a 35-win season for them, which is just one win less than last season. The departure of DeJounte Murray signals a potential rebuild, but with Trae Young still on the roster, they could be looking to remain competitive. Zachary Riesach's development will be one of the most intriguing storylines to follow. Can he become the star that the Hawks need to build around? Or is he the number one pick only because of the weak draft class? His length and shooting ability give him the tools to succeed, but it will be up to the coaching staff to unlock his full potential. Another key factor will be whether the Hawks' collection of role players can do them charm. With the right chemistry, this group could surprise some people. As for Trae Young, his future with the Hawks is still up in the air. If the team struggles out of the gate, don't be surprised if trade rumors start swirling. But if they can find some early success, Trae might just stick around to see where this new-look Hawks team can go. The Atlanta Hawks are entering a pivotal season, one that could define the future of the franchise. Whether they're gearing up for a rebuild or trying to compete in the Eastern Conference, one thing is for sure, this will be a season full of intrigue. Thanks for tuning into Basketball Convos, and as always, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth NBA coverage. Bye for now!